The music scene has also improved in the last few years. Under the Taliban, Afghanistan was dubbed a silent country. Today it's a much more colorful place. The TV channels show plenty of music and entertainment programs, which attract a large audience. In the last few years, international program formats have found their way on Afghan television, and people can now enjoy popular shows such as Who Wants to Be a Millionaire every week on domestic channels. Afghanistan now has its first rock band in 3 decades. Even though they were all born in Afghanistan, the band only sing in English, as they say they want to convey a message of peace to the outside world. I meet the band members and I speak to Sulaiman Qardosh, the lead singer, who is also the youngest at 18 years old.
مکتب موسیقی را در سال 2006 خلاص کرده بودم در ازبکستان. دیگه فکر میکنم تقریبا از سالهای 2004 2005 کمک جدی‌تر در این چیز کار کردم. یعنی مثلا اول کمک کورس‌ها میرفتیم، کورس موسیقی فقط عادی بود، یعنی بالو مکتب. باز از کمک فکر کردم که خودم در این پیدا کردم، یعنی میخواستم کمی رشته را پیش ببرم.
گروه کابل دریمز چی وقت ایجاد شد و در واقع هدف اصلیش چی بود؟
گروه کابل دریمز ما در 2008 ماه دسامبر بود تقریبا. در مو وقت این گروه را تشکیل کردیم. یک روز 6 نفر جمع کردیم، اما ما گیتار ما آوردم و بعضی موسیقی که خودم در کله‌ام بود و خودم هم ساخته بودم اونا را با اونا کار کردیم و چیز بد نبود، یعنی خوش ما آمد، مثلا خوش اونا آمد. بچه‌ها گفتن که حالا موسیقی بد نیست، یک امی صدای خوب بود. گفتن که چرا یک گروه جور نکنیم، چون من خودم در می فکر بودم می‌خواستم یک گروه جور کنم و خود بچه‌ها در می فکر بودن که می‌خواستن یک گروه جور کنن و باز از می وقت شروع کردیم اساسا گروه را تشکیل کردیم.
خودت گوینده خبرم هستی در یکی از رسانه‌های شخصی افغانستان، چطوری دو کار را با هم پیش می‌بریم؟
بسم الله الرحمن الرحیم. آریانا تلویزیون ایسکورچلر، السلام علیکم. همونطور عادی، یعنی روز میرم خبر میخوانم و شبم راوند داریم و خبر میخوانیم. یعنی در این عرصه هم خودم یک دفعه کوشش کردم که خودم نشان بدم، ولی نمیفهم دیگه قضاوت از مردم است که خوب میگم یا مثلا خبر چه قسمی میگم دیگه.
سلیمان جان، در مورد اولین آلبومتان بود که قرار است منتشر شود، یعنی این آلبومتان فکر میکنی که چقدر فروش خواهد داشت و مردم چقدر را میپسندند؟
این آلبوم AP آلبوم است، اکستندد پلی، در داخلش 5 دانه آهنگای ما است و به نام I Wanna Run Away. ما میخوایم فرار کنیم یا ما میخوایم مگه ما نمیخوایم فرار کنیم، فقط یک آهنگ است، چون دیگه هیچ چیز نیست. توقع زیاد داریم، یعنی از این آهنگ سر این آلبوم زیاد حساب میکنیم، یعنی چون ما بسیار زیاد تلاش کردیم، ثبت اینجا کردیم در استودیو وایس مایستر ما ثبت کردیم و همراه بچه‌ها خودم همین 3 نفر کل ما ثبت کردیم لایو. برای میکس آلبوم ما، میکس ماسترینگ همین آلبوم ما رفتم ازبکستان، چون قرار بود که اول کل گروه بره و از این مشکلات ها بود، مشکلات ویزا و ترانسپورت و مادی. یعنی ما کار کردیم، تلاش آخر ما را کردیم، یعنی توقع زیاد داریم. یعنی
And it's not just the men who are in the music business. Women have also defied tradition and are making a living in the entertainment industry. Farida Tarana is both a politician and a singer.
ما تقریبا 4.5 سال پیش من به صورت علنی یک آواز خوانده بودم و با او شدت برخوردهایی که برخورد کرده بودم و دیده بودم مثبت و منفی در این دوره که فقط 4 سال میگذره بسیار راحت تر هستن مردم و این شیوه کار هر نظام و هر مملکت است که یک چیز نو در اول با بسیار برخوردهای شدید است. ما با یک دموکراسی نوپایی هستیم در افغانستان که همه چیز فقط در حالت شعار هست هنوز هم، اما این بودن خانم‌ها در اجتماع و به قول عامیانه این سماجت خود خانم‌هاست که اونا رو نقشش پر رنگ کردن. من میخوایم که این را ثابت بکنم که یک دختر افغان با او تحقیرهایی که در زمان طالبان میشد که حتی حق درس خواندن نداشت، با حفظ تمام کرامت‌ها و تمام او خواص دخترانگیش میتونه واقعا یک آدم موفق در اجتماع خودش باشه و بالخصوص به جهانیان که با یک دید دیگه برای افغانستان میدیدن. و من هنر سیاست از هم دور نمیبینم، بسیار نزدیک است و تا امروز بسیار موفق بودیم در جامعه‌ای که تا دیروز یک دختر حق نداشت آواز خود بکشه. امروز نه تنها که آهنگ خواند اما در سیاست هم پشتیبان زیادی داشت که در شورای ولایتی ما خوشبختانه دومین آرای بلند در سطح کابل داشت.
بزرگترین آرزویتان برای کابل چیست؟
آرزوی نیست که در کنار هم خوب و آزاد و همیشه سربلند باشن و بالخصوص افغانستان ما میخوایم یک افغانستان باشه مطرح در دنیا، نه به خاطر جنگ، به خاطر دستاوردهایی که در عرصه داشته باشه.
Farida's wish is still some way off, for although the main fighting is many miles away from Kabul, the city looks and feels like a war zone. Take this building, for example. From the outside, it looks like a security barracks, but inside it is a different story. Most Afghans are prohibited from entering these buildings unless they hold a European or American passport. This is because of security issues. Kabul Health Club is one of the luxurious clubs in Kabul city where foreigners and few Afghans come to enjoy. However, in Kabul, there could be thousands of families who cannot afford these places. سلام. خوب هستین؟ سلام دارین؟ خیلی شما جور. ببخشید مزاحم کارتان نشده باشم. خوب هستین؟ سلام دارین؟ چی کارایی میکنین در اینجا؟
اینجا I have a فارسی، انگلیسی، فارسی. اینجا یک آرایشگاه دارم، اصلاح موی مردانه و زنانه، سپا تریتمنت، هیر تریتمنت. We have also مساج، اتاق مساج، اتاق فیشل است.
اصلاح موی مردانه چند میگیرین مثلا؟
500 افغانی. 500
افغانی که میشه $10.
بله.
و از خانم ها چقدر؟
از خانم ها تقریبا $30. 1,500 افغانی.
فکر میکنی که اقتصاد مردم افغانستان به او حد است که او بتونن؟
بله میتونن، به خاطر که من مراعاتا به امرای مردم افغانستان امو قیمت میگیرم. اگر میری هتل 5 ستاره زیاد میگیرم.
شما خودتان از کجا هستین؟
من از فلسطین هستم.
از فلسطین هستین و اینجا در افغانستان کار میکنین؟
اینجا کار میکنم.
Kabul evenings have also changed. Only a few years ago, this city didn't have any electricity at all. But all of that has now changed. Especially here, this place is full of lights. And some people even call it the Las Vegas of Kabul. Today is a happy day. It is my cousin's wedding, and I'm his best man. But having an extravagant wedding party is far too expensive for most Afghans. You have to invite hundreds of people like this, and paying for the dowry is another large expense.
مسئولیت آینده به دوش شماست که کدام گپ سخن شد. درست است. حق به نکاحشان ابری خانم اجازه است.
Traditionally, every groom has to have 3 parties like this. Each one can cost more than $10,000.
از برای تن نقشی که خواستیدش و قبولش کردی بزنید؟
Unfortunately, we can't film the women's party. Only very close male relatives are allowed in. Over the last few years, I have returned to Kabul regularly, and every time I come back, I have seen improvements. But what people need most now is security, which is much more important to them than food or welfare. And will they eventually enjoy Kabul? Everyone is hopeful, and so am I.
Tahir is with me now. Tahir, welcome. Now, well, let's start there. That looked like hard work.
Yeah, it did. It was so hard.
This is your home city. How do you see it represented on the news channels? What do you recognise about your home city from the news?
Well, I have been working with media for quite a long time now, when I was only a kid. And then, you know, every time I was just watching Afghanistan on news channels, I was not really happy with the pictures they show, because they just associate the name of Afghanistan with poverty, with fighting, with the street children, and then, you know, with people, you know, wearing turbans on the streets. However, the real picture of Afghanistan is not like that. So therefore, I always just wanted to do something different, to show a different picture. I mean, I don't want to really exaggerate, but just show the ordinary life of people.
Well, give me an example. Give me an example of something you saw in Kabul that I won't get from watching the news
Well,
channel.
the whole film, actually. For example, I hang out with my friends. He goes to tennis club. He, for example, takes me to some shopping malls. We are just get the new brands, like you know, like Zara or whatever. So, which is really, I mean, you can't believe that people might get.
You're right. I would never see that on the news channels. But is he representative, your friend? Is he a privileged, middle-class, unusual friend?
Well, not really. I mean, I haven't picked up unusual people in this film. Just I have gone on the streets and I have chosen the people who are actually living their, you know, their normal lives. So he's not really unusual.
I mean, you could say your film presents a positive view. Does that represent a mood that you sensed in Kabul? I would suggest that the mood of the city must be very troubled.
Well, I mean, a country that has, you know, encountered war for at least 3 decades, you know, a country which has been completely destroyed. So whatever, any movement now is really positive. So what I have done in my film, I have just gone through the ordinary life of people. I have just, you know, hanged around with people, and I have just, you know, gone to their houses to see how they live. So therefore, I would believe that, you know, the picture that I have shown in this film does represent today's Kabul's face, really.
Certainly one side of it. And what about your biggest surprise? You've been living in the UK 3 years only. Here you are back to make a film. What was something that took you by surprise?
What really surprised me is that we always hear that people are really nervous about things, but when you get into people, they're quite happy. They are just having completely same life as we do here in England.
Security? Did you have any problems?
Security-wise, I mean, insecurity is miles and miles away from Kabul. That's mainly in the south. But we did, you know, face some problems, like, you know, our camera was once, you know, confiscated because they thought that, you know, because the camera was with our driver and they thought that it might have explosives inside. But no, it was sorted out, so we didn't have any more problems, really.
And do you want to move back there, having been there? Would you like to go back?
Well, of course I do, yeah. I mean, I love to go and live there and do more films. I'm planning to do another film soon. Hopefully, just, you know, I don't want to show really a colorful picture, an exaggerating picture to the outside world, but just I want to show how people live there. They have lots of problems, I know. There is poverty, people are struggling to work, there is unemployment. But on the other side of the wall, the people are living. They are living really peacefully.
Tahir, thank you very much indeed.
Thank you so much. Afghanistan now has its first rock band in 3 decades.
Disappeared forever. The only thing that I have had, I have given it to you. Hama gulha basarat bayani ki swambimane.
In the last few years, international program formats have found their way on Afghan television, and people can now enjoy popular shows such as Who Wants to Be a Millionaire every week on domestic channels. Even though they were all born in Afghanistan, the band only sing in English, as they say they want to convey a message of peace to the outside world. I meet the band members and I speak to Sulaiman. The music scene has also improved in the last few years. Under the Taliban, Afghanistan was dubbed a silent country. Today it's a much more colorful place. The TV channels show plenty of music and entertainment programs which attract a large audience. On Kardosh, the lead singer, who is also the youngest at 18 years old.
مکتب موسیقی را در سال 2006 خلاص کرده بودم در ازبکستان. دیگه فکر میکنم تقریبا از سالهای 2004 2005 کمک